7:37, time to focus on business. Our business editor, Mike Eppel, joining us now. Mike, markets no doubt will be reacting to some mixed economic signals regarding Canada.
Yeah, we got some second quarter statistics in this morning, Ted, and whether or not investors are smiling, that may actually have to do more with what's going on overseas going into the weekend. But nevertheless, the inflation results for May were a little bit to the upside, with price pressures rising, a little less than 1% overall. We saw and have seen an increase in overall food prices. Retail numbers of interest this morning, because April wasn't all that good. Of course, we had the shutdown of Future Shop, the abrupt closure of those stores, the exit of Target, and a record drop for electronic retail or electronic items in retail spending for the month. Alberta is seeing a year-over-year decline in retail spending of 2%. Not a huge surprise considering the damage done from the fall off in oil, and the headline number there is still down about 0.1% for retail sales. It points to just a modest recovery for the economy in the second quarter after what we did see, that negative performance on GDP in the first quarter of the year. Now, heading into the weekend, we still have the overshadowing of the Greek debt stalemate and a risk of Greek debt default looming large as European finance ministers are holding teleconferences today. They've got an emergency summit scheduled for Monday. The Greek prime minister is actually in Russia for an economic summit, so maybe they're tying up to Russia or for some economic assistance or financial aid to meet an IMF loan payment. The big risk here is not just about Greece. It's fairly small from an economic standpoint, but if creditors hit that country and then move on to Spain, Italy, France, much larger countries in the European Union, that's a major problem and something to watch for going forward. Martha Stewart's company. Yes, Martha Stewart Living Omnimedia at its heyday back in around 2007 before Ms. Stewart's legal issues. The company was worth about $1.5 billion. Today, it's apparently in takeover talks with Sequential Brands, which has, among other things, the Jessica Simpson line under its banner. Martha Stewart could be bought out for about $400 million. We've seen that stock pop significantly higher here in just the past couple of days, up more than 30% on the speculation. And McDonald's, test marketing all-day breakfast. Good idea. They're doing this. They had a good rollout in San Diego. They're expanding it to Mississippi and other points in the United States, maybe here in Canada. Just move it to noon, quite frankly. So we're tracking that as McDonald's new CEO came in promising change. They're trying all avenues because the breakfast sales items are up and overall lunchtime and dinner time sales down for Mickey D's. The stock is up a little bit early on this morning. Going for breakfast now. Ted, back to you.
Muffin, Mike. I don't know about you. I like the Egg McMuffin.
Well, again, on the weekend, I'm not ready for a Big Mac at 11 in the morning.
There you go. Good stuff. Thank you, Mike. Have a good weekend.
More grease, less of other things.
That's
Thanks.
our business editor, Mike Eppel, reporting this morning. You can hear Mike on 660 News at 26 and 56 after the